Welcome back. You're watching Young Turks Transformers. India lives in its villages, and to showcase the magic of an Indian village, our change agent this week decided to launch his rural tourism venture called Grassroutes. He's already adopted 2 villages in Maharashtra. Here's the story of Inir Pinero. Inir Pinero decided to ride on an off-the-beaten track to drive change at the grassroots. A science graduate with a degree in management, Inir's green conscience first motivated him to work with Greenpeace and eventually led him to start his own business to promote rural tourism. Grassroutes, a joint venture with Watershed Organization, was launched in 2006 with 2 villages, Purushwadi and Kohane in Maharashtra. Funded by KKS SAG, a German funding agency, and Swiss Development Corporation, Inir helps the 65 households in these villages supplement their income by 3,000 to 4,000 rupees a month. Creating village tourism committees to manage and oversee operations, Grassroutes prepares them to play perfect hosts to city folks. With an objective to conserve rural lifestyles and biodiversity, Grassroutes' mission is to empower local economies. Recognition has already started coming in. Inir was awarded the Karamveer Puraskar National Award for Social Justice and Citizen Action in the Student Citizen category in 2008 for his innovation.
The first thing what we do is we work with the village community in setting up a village as a tourism destination, which is in terms of we help them in training programs, we help them in infrastructure programs, we help them in management programs. Once a village is set up as a tourism destination, it's great to kind of have a shop, but if no customers come to the shop, it'll flop. We do product development and marketing, which is the second part of Grassroutes, which is product development basically means to say that what is the uniqueness of each village. We try to highlight the culture, what is people's lives spread across different seasons, their cuisine, their environment, their local knowledge, you name it. Yeah. So what is it that people can do in the village itself? And then we get them different clients. We package this off and connect them to different clients across India predominantly and some across the world. The third thing what we do is quality control and monitor. This is a very important and niche aspect of what Grassroutes does, because one, tourists are paying the villagers a certain amount of money for quality hospitality services, hence it has to be maintained.
Grassroutes is all about giving city folks a taste of the simple life. So each of these getaway options give tourists a chance to fish, farm and even rear cattle. With 300 clients already having visited Purushwadi village last year, Inir is hoping to double that number this year.
The people come to the village, learn how to farm. So learn how to grow rice, for example, yeah, and which changes across seasons. So you've got, for example, the summer crop where people either plough the fields in summer, or come Diwali you kind of harvest rice. In winter is when you have some of the people grow dal and grow pulses. So get involved with that hands-on. Nobody's saying, you know what, boss, look, this is how I'm going to do it. Right? Come directly, take the plough, take the sickle and do your work. Okay, and that's the beauty of the Grassroutes model, is because everybody in the village is involved at one time or the other. Everybody opens up their life to you. The other thing what you do is very important is knowledge systems. We somehow, though we enjoy stories, we somehow have forgotten the art of storytelling. And storytelling is not only about, about legends or about, various other heroes or whatever thing. It's also about simple things. It's about, for example, how plants are utilized maybe for medicinal purposes. Or, for example, how is integrated pest management? I mean, this is something which the villagers say, you know what, if my field is infected with too much amount of ants, I take this kind of spider and put it in the field and it's actually taken care of. Knowledge systems about how each other relate, how we relate to each other. So knowledge systems is another thing which people get involved in. You also get involved with adventure. Yeah? So each village is filled with possibilities. I mean, you can climb up a tree, you can pick up fruits, you can chase goats up to the mountains, or try to catch a small chicken, and next thing you know, the mother's running after you. Yeah? But it's filled with adventure for the simple reason is it allows you freedom. Cities don't.
While this may not be the ideal holiday for most people, your basic needs will be met. Investing up to 10 lakh rupees in every village, a tourist will get access to basic utilities and local cuisines.
साहब ने हमारे गांव में टूरिज्म कमेटी का एक प्रोजेक्ट शुरू किया। वो प्रोजेक्ट शुरू करने से हमारे गांव में क्या क्या फ़ायदे होने वाले हैं वो अनिल साहब ने हमें बताए, और उसके लिए क्या क्या ट्रेनिंग लेनी पड़ेगी वो ट्रेनिंग भी उन्होंने हमें दे दी। और इसके कारण से हम पहले बाहर गांव जाना पड़ता था रोजी रोटी कमाने के लिए, तो अभी यह टूरिज्म का काम करके हम यही पे रोजी रोटी कमा लेते हैं।
And training these villagers, Grassroutes appoints service providers to cater to the hospitality needs of the tourists. With 22 cooks, 18 housekeepers and 15 guides at Purushwadi village, visitors are charged 1,000 rupees for a night stay. Serving them local cuisine, organic and locally grown food, visitors can enjoy and relish the taste of this rustic life. Grassroutes has a model that benefits the village and is self-sustainable.
We have a 50-50 sharing profit margins between the villagers, the village tourism committee and Grassroutes. And from the turnover which we get to Grassroutes, we have a particular, it's a 10% share that what we get and 10% share what the village gets, which goes back to the investor. The investor gets his money back in a very conservative, in 5 years. We do know that, 5 years is a long time for investors to get back their money. But this is something that we've approached the investors taking into account. Number one, we're not going to flood the village with tourists. Yeah. Number two, it takes a minimum of 1 year to 1.5 years for us to set up the village as a tourism destination. So it takes some amount of gestation time. Yeah. So this is the kind of business model that we're looking to get it, and the revenue sharing that we're looking to get it. 10 lakhs for the village, where the village gets 40% of the turnover of the revenue. The investor gets 20%. And Grassroots gets 40% in terms of the turnover.
With 26 sites recognized by the Union Tourism Ministry and the UNDP to promote rural tourism, this niche segment has seen a growth of 27% this year. And the sky is clearly the limit.
By 2011, we're looking to create the first prototype network of Grassroots villages, which will be in Maharashtra. Will be 4 to 6 villages which are accessible from Bombay and Pune. After which we're looking to multiply in south and then rest across India. So by 2020, we're looking at 200 villages across India. Once this network is set across, there'll be a lot of related enterprises and ventures which could be run along.
Well, Inir, we wish you the very best of luck with your expansion plan. On that note, it's time for us to wrap up this episode of Young Turks Transformers. Keep your feedback, your queries, profiles coming in. Log on to our website, youngturks.in.com. Get blogging, get talking, and connect with one another. We'll see you again next week. Till then, from all of us here, goodbye and many thanks for watching.
CNBC TV 18's award-winning show Young Turks is now online. Just log on to youngturks.in.com, watch the latest episodes, and find out more about 700 of India's brightest young entrepreneurs. This is also your chance to send us your story and get talking about issues that matter to you as a young entrepreneur. So read, watch, blog and connect anytime, anywhere on youngturks.in.com.